Good day, everyone. Today, I want to share something that can transform your life, your peace, and your purpose, detoxing your mind from negativity. You see, our minds are like gardens. Whatever you plant in them, whether good or bad, will grow. But here's the thing, if we allow negativity to take root, it becomes like weeds, choking out everything good and beautiful every day. We encounter countless influences, people, conversations, media, and even our own thoughts. Each one has the potential to shape our mindset, our emotions, and ultimately our lives. Imagine your mind as a delicate, sacred space. It's the control center for your decisions, creativity, and even your peace of mind. Just like you wouldn't allow someone to dump garbage into your home, why would you let negative or toxic influences take root in your thoughts? This is why it's so crucial to guard what enters your mind. Let's start with the obvious, the media we consume. Whether it's the news, social media, movies, or books, every piece of content we engage with has a voice, and that voice can either build us up or tear us down. Think about how much of what you see and hear in a day is rooted in fear, criticism, or comparison. It's easy to scroll through your phone and to feel you're not enough or that the world is falling apart. But here's the truth. You have the power to choose what you allow into your mental space. You can turn off the negativity and instead feed your mind with things that inspire and uplift you. Watch a motivational video. Read a book that encourages growth. Follow people who share positivity and light. Next, let's talk about the people in your life. Relationships are a powerful influence on your mindset. Some people energize us, encourage us, and remind us of our potential. But others can drain our energy, bring constant criticism, or spread negativity like a virus. It's not about judging or cutting people off recklessly. It's about setting boundaries. You don't have to absorb every negative word or let someone else's attitude dictate your mood. Protecting your peace means knowing when to step back and choosing to invest your time and energy in relationships that are life-giving. Even beyond media and relationships, we must also be mindful of our inner dialogue, the thoughts we allow ourselves to dwell on. Our minds are constantly processing, and if we're not careful, negative thoughts can slip in and take over. Maybe you've caught yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, or what if everything goes wrong? These thoughts might feel small at first, but left unchecked, they grow into beliefs that shape how you see yourself and the world. Instead of letting these thoughts run wild, practice identifying and challenging them. Ask yourself, is this true? Is this helpful? Is this thought even mine? Or is it something I've picked up from someone else? Guarding your mind doesn't mean living in a bubble or avoiding all challenges. Life will still bring its difficulties and uncertainties. But when you are intentional about what you allow in, you build resilience. You become better equipped to face challenges without being overwhelmed by negativity. Think of it as strengthening your mental immune system. The more you filter out what's toxic and focus on what's healthy, the stronger and clearer your mind becomes. So take inventory of what's entering your mind each day. Be aware of the patterns. Pay attention to the voices you're listening to, the thoughts you're repeating, and the energy you're surrounding yourself with. Then make the choice to guard your mental space. It's one of the most loving and empowering things you can do for yourself. When your mind is free from the noise of negativity, you'll find that clarity, peace, and joy begin to fill its place. Every thought that crosses your mind has the power to shape your mood, your actions, and ultimately the course of your life. Yet so often we allow negative thoughts to linger, replaying them over and over until they feel like the truth. The mind is a fertile ground, and whatever you plant there, whether it's doubt, fear, or hope, will grow. The good news is that while we cannot always stop negative thoughts from arising, we have the power to challenge and replace them with truths that empower us. Consider this. How many times have you caught yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, I always fail, or nothing will ever work out for me? These thoughts may seem fleeting, but they can sink deep roots if left unchecked. Over time, they influence how you see yourself, what you believe you're capable of, and how you approach the world. The problem isn't just the thought itself, it's the way we accept it without question, as though it's the final word. But here's the truth. Not every thought you think is true. Many of these negative beliefs stem from past experiences, other people's opinions, or fears of what might happen in the future. The first step in replacing negative thoughts is to become aware of them. Pay attention to the way you talk to yourself throughout the day. If a friend were to listen in, would they hear words of encouragement or harsh criticism? When you notice a negative thought creeping in, don't let it go unnoticed. Pause and examine it. Ask yourself, is this really true? Where is this thought coming from? Is it helping me or is it holding me back? Once you've identified a negative thought, the next step is to replace it with a truth that empowers you. This isn't about sugarcoating reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about shifting your focus to what is constructive and uplifting. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I can't do this, replace it with, this is challenging, but I'm capable of figuring it out. If the thought is, I always fail, replace it with, I face setbacks, but I've also overcome challenges before, and I can do it again. This practice may feel awkward or forced at first, especially if you've spent years believing negative things about yourself. But like any habit, it becomes easier with time and consistency. The key is repetition. Each time you replace a negative thought with a positive truth, you're rewiring your brain. You're training your mind to default to thoughts that build you up rather than tear you down. It's also important to be intentional about what truths you feed your mind. Surround yourself with affirmations, quotes, or scriptures that remind you of your worth and potential. Write them down, say them out loud, or place them where you'll see them every day. The more you reinforce these positive truths, the stronger they'll become. This isn't just about boosting self-esteem. It's about creating a foundation of resilience and hope. Life will always bring challenges and uncertainties, but when you've trained your mind to focus on truth, you'll face those difficulties with a clearer perspective. You'll approach problems with the mindset of, how can I grow through this? Rather than, why is this happening to me? Remember, you are not defined by your negative thoughts. They are fleeting, and they only have power if you allow them to. By choosing to replace them with truth, you're taking back control of your mind. You're planting seeds of confidence, peace, and strength that will bear fruit in every area of your life. Over time, you'll notice a shift not just in the way you think, but in the way you live. You'll walk with greater clarity, purpose, and joy, because your mind will be filled with truths that reflect who you truly are and all that you're capable of becoming. Gratitude has the power to transform the way you see your life. It's a simple practice, but its effects are profound. The truth is, no matter what challenges we face or what may be missing in our lives, there is always something to be grateful for. Gratitude shifts our focus away from what we lack and onto what we have. It's not just about saying thank you in passing. It's about pausing to truly appreciate the gifts, moments, and blessings we often overlook. Life moves fast, and not a rush to meet deadlines, achieve goals, or overcome challenges. It's easy to get caught up in what's wrong or what's missing. You might find yourself thinking, I don't have enough time. Why can't I be where I want to be yet? Or things never go my way. These thoughts are natural, but when they dominate your mind, they rob you of the ability to see the good that's already present in your life. Gratitude, however, is like a reset button. It recenters your perspective and reminds you of all the things that are going right, no matter how small they may seem. Start by looking at the little things. Did you wake up this morning? That's a gift. Did you have food to eat, a roof over your head, or a friend to talk to? These are blessings we often take for granted but are not guaranteed. Gratitude begins when we open our eyes to the everyday miracles around us, the sun rising, a kind smile from a stranger, or the ability to breathe and move freely. Practicing gratitude doesn't mean ignoring life's difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. It's not about denying the struggles you face, but rather choosing to focus on the good amidst the challenges. Even in the hardest times, there are things to be thankful for. Perhaps it's the lesson you're learning through a tough situation, the support of a friend who's walking alongside you, or the strength you're discovering within yourself. Gratitude allows you to see light in the darkness and hope in the uncertainty. A simple yet powerful way to cultivate gratitude is by keeping a daily gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. These don't have to be monumental They can be as simple as enjoying a warm cup of coffee, hearing your favorite song on the radio, or having a peaceful moment to yourself. The act of writing them down solidifies your focus on the positive and helps you build a habit of noticing the good in your life. Over time, you'll find that your perspective naturally shifts and you start seeking out things to be grateful for throughout your day. Another way to practice gratitude is by expressing it to others. Take a moment to thank the people in your life who have made a difference, whether it's a family member, friend, or colleague. A heartfelt thank you can strengthen relationships and remind you of the connection and love that surround you. Gratitude isn't just about what you feel, it's also about what you give. When you focus on the blessings in your life, you'll find yourself wanting to give back. Maybe it's sharing your time, resources, or a kind word with someone else. Gratitude inspires generosity, and in giving, you create even more to be thankful for. Science even backs this up. Studies show that practicing gratitude can improve your mental health, boost your immune system, and increase overall happiness. When you train your mind to focus on the positive, you're not just changing your perspective, you're improving your quality of life. Gratitude is a choice, and it's one you can make every single day. It doesn't require perfect circumstances or a life without problems. All it takes is a willingness to pause, reflect, and recognize the good that's already present. When you lead with gratitude, you'll find that negativity begins to lose its grip, and you'll walk through life with a lighter heart, clearer mind, and a deeper sense of joy. In the fast-paced, noisy world we live in, the mind often becomes a cluttered space. Between endless to-do lists, constant notifications, and the pressures of daily life, our thoughts can feel like they're racing a mile a minute. This mental chaos can lead to stress, anxiety, and an overall feeling of being overwhelmed. That's why creating moments of calm and intentionally meditating on peace is so important. It's not just a luxury, it's a necessity for maintaining balance, clarity, and emotional well-being. Meditating on peace isn't about sitting in silence for hours or following a complicated ritual. It's about finding stillness in a way that works for you. Even a few minutes of quiet reflection can make a world of difference. The goal is to create a mental space where you can disconnect from the noise around you and reconnect with the calm within you. Peace isn't something that has to be chased or achieved. It's already inside you, waiting to be uncovered. One way to do this is by simply focusing on your breath. Breathing is something we do automatically, yet it has the power to center us in the present moment. When you're feeling overwhelmed, pause and take a deep breath in, then slowly exhale. As you do this, imagine releasing tension and negativity with each breath out. Focus on the rhythm of your breathing and let it bring you back to a place of calm. Even a few moments of intentional breathing can ground you and help you regain your focus. Another way to meditate on peace is by visualizing a calming scene. Close your eyes and picture a place that makes you feel serene, perhaps a quiet beach, a peaceful forest, or a favorite spot from your childhood. Imagine yourself there, fully immersed in the sights, sounds, and sensations of that place. Visualization helps your mind break free from the worries of the present and tap into a sense of stillness. Prayer or reflection is also a powerful tool for finding peace. Taking time to reflect on what brings you comfort, strength, or purpose can quiet the noise in your mind. You don't have to have the perfect words or follow a specific script. Just speak from your heart or sit in silence, allowing peace to flow over you. Reflection helps you align your thoughts with what truly matters, shifting your focus away from stress and toward a sense of inner calm. Peace is also about letting go of what you cannot control. Much of the anxiety and negativity we experience comes from trying to fix situations or outcomes that are beyond our reach. Meditation gives you the opportunity to acknowledge those things, release them, and redirect your energy toward what you can influence. It's a practice of surrender, not giving up, but letting go of the weight that isn't yours to carry. For some, meditating on peace might involve a walk in nature where the sounds of birds, the rustling of leaves, or the warmth of the sun can soothe the mind. For others, it could be journaling, where you empty your thoughts onto a page and find clarity in the process. The method doesn't matter as much as the intention. The point is to create a space where peace can settle into your heart and mind. Incorporating this practice into your daily life doesn't require a lot of time. Even 5 or 10 minutes of intentional stillness can shift your mindset. Over time, you'll notice that this practice builds resilience. It strengthens your ability to face challenges without feeling overwhelmed and helps you respond to life with grace rather than reactivity. Meditating on peace is like resetting your mind a chance to quiet the chaos and tune into a deeper sense of clarity and calm. It's a reminder that even in the midst of life's storms, there is a place of stillness you can return to. When you make space for peace, you don't just calm your mind, you create an environment where positivity, focus, and joy can flourish. Forgiveness is one of the most liberating choices you can make, yet it is often one of the hardest. When someone has wronged you, the pain, betrayal, or anger can take root deep within your heart and mind, making it feel impossible to let go. But the truth is, holding on to resentment doesn't hurt the person who hurt you, it hurts you. It becomes a heavy burden you carry, affecting your peace, your relationships, and your ability to fully experience joy. Forgiveness isn't about letting someone off the hook or justifying their actions. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional weight of negativity. You can move forward with clarity and peace. When you hold on to bitterness or anger, it's like carrying a wound that never fully heals. You may replay the offense over and over in your mind, reliving the hurt and allowing it to consume your thoughts. But each time you do this, you give power to the situation or the person who hurt you. It's as if you're handing them control over your emotions and your peace. Forgiveness, on the other hand, is a way to take that power back. It's choosing to say, I will not let this define me or dictate my life any longer. Forgiveness doesn't mean you're condoning what happened or pretending it didn't hurt. So it's okay to acknowledge the pain and allow yourself to feel it. In fact, it's necessary. Denying your emotions only pushes the hurt deeper, where it festers and grows. True forgiveness starts with being honest about how you feel and recognizing the impact the situation has had on you. From there, you can make a conscious decision to release the anger, resentment, and pain. Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is yourself. You may carry guilt or shame for mistakes you've made, things you've said, or actions you regret. But just as you would extend grace to someone else, you must also extend it to yourself. You are human, and making mistakes is part of being human. Holding on to self-condemnation only keeps you stuck in the past, unable to move forward. Forgiveness allows you to learn from your mistakes, grow, and embrace the person you are becoming. Forgiving someone or yourself is rarely a one-time event. It's often a process, and that's okay. You may find yourself revisiting the pain or the anger, and when that happens, it's an opportunity to forgive again. Each time you choose forgiveness, you're strengthening your ability to let go and reclaim your peace. Over time, you'll notice that the grip of resentment weakens and the space it once occupied in your heart is filled with lightness and freedom. One way to start the process of forgiveness is through empathy. Try to see the situation from the other person's perspective. This doesn't mean excusing their behavior, but understanding that their actions may have come from their own pain, fear, or brokenness. Empathy helps to humanize the person who hurt you and can soften the edges of your anger. Another step is to release the expectation of an apology or acknowledgement. Sometimes the person who hurt you may never apologize or even recognize the pain they caused. Forgiveness is not dependent on their actions, it's a choice. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our thoughts, emotions, and outlook on life. Relationships are powerful, they can uplift us, inspire us, and bring out the best in us. But they can also drain us, discourage us, and pull us into negativity if we're not careful. That's why it's so important to cultivate a supportive circle of people who align with your values and contribute positively to your well-being. These connections act as a buffer against life's challenges and help you stay focused on what truly matters. Take a moment to reflect on the people in your life. Are there individuals who consistently encourage you, cheer you on, and believe in your potential? These are the kinds of people who remind you of your strengths when you forget them and lift you up when you're feeling down. Their positivity is contagious, and their belief in you can fuel your own confidence. These relationships are treasures, and they deserve your time and energy. On the other hand, there may be people in your life who seem to drain your energy. Perhaps they constantly criticize, dwell on negativity, or bring drama into every conversation. While it's important to approach these individuals with compassion, it's equally important to protect your peace. Boundaries are not about cutting people out of your life entirely. They're about creating healthy limits to ensure that your emotional and mental well-being isn't compromised. It's okay to step back from relationships that no longer serve you or to limit interactions with those who consistently bring negativity into your space. Building a supportive circle also means seeking out people who challenge you in a positive way. These are individuals who push you to grow, encourage you to pursue your dreams, and hold you accountable to your goals. They don't sugarcoat the truth, but they deliver it with kindness and a genuine desire to see you succeed. Surrounding yourself with people who inspire you helps you stay motivated and focused even when life gets tough. Sometimes building this kind of circle means stepping out of your comfort zone and seeking new connections. Join communities or groups where you can meet like-minded people who share your interests and values. This could be anything from a book club to a fitness class or a volunteer organization. Being intentional about the environments you place yourself in increases the likelihood of forming relationships that are positive and uplifting. In addition to cultivating supportive relationships, it's essential to nurture the ones that already bring you joy and fulfillment. Take time to invest in these connections. Express your gratitude to the people who have been there for you, and let them know how much they mean to you. Acts of kindness, words of affirmation, and simply being present can strengthen the bonds you share with those who matter most. However, while external relationships are important, don't forget the relationship you have with yourself. You are the one constant in your own life, and the way you treat yourself sets the tone for how others treat you. Speak kindly to yourself, celebrate your victories, and give yourself grace when you stumble. When you nurture self-compassion and self-love, you naturally attract relationships that reflect that same energy. It's also worth mentioning that not every relationship in your life will last forever, and that's okay. People grow and change, and sometimes paths diverge. Letting go of relationships that no longer align with your journey can be difficult, but it's often necessary for growth. Trust that the right people will remain in your life, and the space created by letting go will make room for new, meaningful connections. A supportive circle doesn't mean having dozens of friends or constant social interactions. Even a few close, meaningful relationships can have a transformative impact on your life. It's about quality, not quantity. When you surround yourself with people who uplift, encourage, and believe in you, you create an environment where positivity thrives and negativity has no room to grow. These relationships become a source of strength, joy, and inspiration, helping you navigate life's ups and downs with greater confidence and resilience. In a world filled with challenges, uncertainties, and distractions, detoxing your mind from negativity is one of the most empowering decisions you can make. It's a journey of awareness, intentionality, and transformation, a commitment to nurture your inner peace and live a life aligned with positivity, purpose, and growth. When you take control of your thoughts, challenge negativity with truth, and cultivate gratitude, you begin to shift your mindset from one of lack to one of abundance. By meditating on peace, forgiving others and yourself, and surrounding yourself with supportive, uplifting relationships, you create an environment where positivity flourishes and negativity has no place to linger. This journey isn't about perfection or a life free from difficulties. It's about learning to respond to challenges with resilience, to see setbacks as opportunities for growth, and to approach each day with a sense of hope and purpose. The changes may not happen overnight, but with consistent effort and self-compassion, you'll notice the weight of negativity lifting, replaced by clarity, joy, and strength. So remember, well, your mind is a powerful tool, and you have the choice to shape it. Let go of the thoughts, emotions, and relationships that hold you back, and make space for the things that bring you peace and empowerment. The process may take time, but every small step forward is a victory worth celebrating. As you move forward, know that you are capable of creating a life filled with positivity and purpose. Detoxing your mind is not just a one-time act, it's a lifestyle. A commitment to continually choose what nourishes your soul and strengthens your spirit. Embrace the journey with an open heart and watch as it transforms not only your mindset, but every aspect of your life. You are worthy of peace, joy, and a mind free from negativity, and the power to create that reality lies within you.